Welcome back to INFJ Diary. This is the second video in the series, and if you missed the first one, the INFJ Intensity, be sure to check it out on my channel. Every week, we dive into different aspects of the INFJ experience, our intensity, contradictions, the way we move through the world, and the impact we have on those around us. And today, we are tackling something that so many of us have noticed but rarely talk about: why INFJs are so intimidating. This is not just theory, it is real, raw, a deeply personal experience. A series created by an INFJ for INFJs, but the question is, why are INFJs are so intimidating? Every personality type has its strengths, things that can be overwhelming, even a little bit scary. But with INFJs, it is completely different. It is not just about power or presence, it is something deeper. Something people cannot quite put their finger on, yet they feel it the moment they meet us. This is not just something we think about ourselves. We see it in how people react to us, in their hesitation, their intrigue, sometimes even in their fear. And often, we do not understand why. We do not seek for it, we do not necessarily want it. But there is no denying, we have a certain presence that shakes people up. So today, let's explore why INFJs are so intimidating and what that really means. Should we resist it, or should we embrace it? And most importantly, how can we use this to create more meaning, more connection, and more abundance in our lives? Let's dive in. The power of intimidation. My personal experience. There is something about me, something unspoken, something just beneath the surface, that unsettles people. I have seen it in their eyes, felt it in the sudden shift of energy when I enter a room, a hesitation, a flicker of uncertainty. Sometimes they grow quiet, sometimes they fidget. And sometimes, they lash out, as if my very existence threatens something in them they are not ready to face. I never set out to intimidate anyone. If anything, I have spent most of my life doing the opposite, softening my presence, making myself approachable, downplaying the weight of my thoughts so others do not feel uneasy. And yet, no matter how much I adjust, no matter how carefully I tread, the reaction remains the same. It used to confuse me, but now, I understand. There is a certain kind of power in seeing what others refuse to acknowledge. Most people live behind a veil, carefully constructed identities, unspoken insecurities, a script they follow without question. They navigate the world in ways that feel safe, predictable, controlled. They expect others to do the same. But then there is me. There is us. INFJs do not just exist within the system. We do not conform. We observe it from the outside, seeing patterns, undercurrents, and truths that others often overlook. We do not just listen to words, we hear the silence between them. We pay attention to the unspoken, not just watch people. We read them, we can see between the lines. And we do it effortlessly, almost instinctively. That is what makes us dangerous, because in a world where so many are lost in their own illusions, to be seen, truly seen, is unnerving. It strips away the comfort of pretenses, it exposes cracks in the foundation that people wanted to hide so badly. And for those who are not ready to face themselves, that kind of clarity is terrifying. It is intimidating. It is not about power in the traditional sense. It is not loud at all. It is not forceful. It is not commanding in a way people expect. INFJ intimidation is quiet, subtle. It lingers in the air, unnoticed at first, until suddenly someone realizes they have been read like an open book, that they have been exposed, that their carefully guarded truths are no longer hidden anymore, and that shakes people to their core. I have watched the shift happen 1,000 times. The moment someone senses that I understand them in ways they have not even admitted to themselves, the moment they realize that the mask they wear has faded away, the same mask that fools everyone else does not work on me, that is when they react. Some withdraw, retreating into themselves, unwilling to let me any closer. Others push back, trying to reassert control, attempting to turn the spotlight onto me instead. And then there are those who attack, as if breaking me down will somehow erase what I have seen in them. It is just impossible. For a long time, I wondered if I should change or maybe acting in a different way. If I should make myself smaller, dim my light, maybe be less intrusive, but I have come to realize something very quickly. Their reaction is not about me. It is about themselves. People fear what they do not understand. They fear what they cannot control. And what is more uncontrollable than someone who sees beyond the surface? Someone who cannot be deceived, manipulated, or led astray by the illusions they rely on. I am done with apologizing for the way my presence unsettles others, by the way my presence interrupts them. Not everyone will understand me. Not everyone will like me, and that's okay. Because the ones who are meant to be in my life, the ones who truly see me, will be drawn to me because of who I am, not despite it. I am done with dimming my light so others do not have to squint. I have decided to let it shine, and shine in an unapologetically way. I decided to embrace my brilliance without fear or hesitation. My light is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to inspire, to illuminate, and to ignite the courage in others to shine just as brightly. So, if you've ever felt too intense, too deep, or too much, know this: your presence is not a flaw, it's a force, and the world needs more of it, not less. The right people, the ones who are ready for truth, who are willing to grow, won't be afraid of me. They will crave the depth, the insight, the clarity, and the intensity. They will find comfort in the very thing that makes others uncomfortable. And this is almost a paradox. And those are the ones that I wanted around me. Those are the ones that I want in my life. So let the others be intimidated. Let them wrestle with the discomfort of being seen, unmasked, unguarded. Let them be exposed to the light of what is real. It is not my job to make the truth easier to swallow, nor will I shrink to make space for their denial. I am here to be whole, to be radiant, to exist without apology. If my presence unsettles, then let it be. I will no longer contort myself to fit within the fragile walls of someone else's illusion. I will not shrink. I refuse to hide myself. I will own this power, not because I seek to intimidate, but because I refuse to be anything less than what I am. And if that shakes the world around me, so be it. This is just the beginning of the INFJ Diary series. If you missed the first video, the INFJ Intensity, be sure to check it out. And stay tuned for next week's video, where we'll be diving even deeper into another INFJ experience. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever noticed this in your own life? Have you seen the way people shift around you, sometimes drawn in, sometimes pulling away? Share your experiences in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like this video so more INFJs can find and connect with this message. Until the next video, take care and stay true to yourself.